Sheridan is #1, and I want to talk with the best things first. Okay, so Sheridan is #1 in the world for animation. So it's not just in Canada, it's #1 in the world. And when I say #1, the easiest thing for you to associate is the Oscar Awards. All the Oscar Award winners are from Sheridan College. So that says it all as to why I mean Sheridan is #1 in the world. So even though animation is a flagship program, we do have a lot of programs that are offered at Sheridan. We have quite a lot of engineering and business administration programs, journalism programs, film and television, journalism, advanced manufacturing management. You know, the list is endless. We have around 120 plus programs offered at Sheridan. What makes Sheridan apart from other colleges? I know a lot of students, you know, when they come to me, why should I choose Sheridan? Why not this college? Why not that college? Or why university? Why should I go to a college? You know, I'm going to be answering all those questions during the process of the presentation. Just in case I miss anything, please feel free to ask me during the question answer session. So as I said, Sheridan is #1 in the world for animation, but it is also in the top 10 institutions in Canada. So all across Canada, if you look at rankings, Sheridan stands in the top 10. So when it is top 10, the competition itself says it's very, very difficult to get into the college, which means that academic standards are set very high. So we have very academic, the students don't compromise on the academic requirements. We don't compromise on the IELTS requirements. So we're very, very rigid about the admission requirements. And I will talk about specific requirements for specific program. And what is so special about Sheridan? Why students are so very impressed with Sheridan? Because of the location. I think every one of you will know Toronto, even though we are not very familiar with the provinces of Canada. Ontario is the province where Sheridan is located, and Toronto is what comes to most of your mind because it's kind of very familiar for Indian students to associate themselves with that particular city. So we have 3 campuses for Sheridan. One is in Brampton, and that is Davis campus, which is in Brampton. We have HMC Mississauga, Hazel McLean campus, and we also have Trafalgar, Oakville campus. All these 3 are in Ontario province, and everything is close to Toronto airport. The maximum time that you will take to reach from any of these campuses is 30 minutes, half an hour max. So when I say the college is in Toronto, it is in Toronto. It's not like 3 hours from Toronto, 5 hours from Toronto. So, you know, that makes it the best college because it's right in the heart of the city. Okay. We also have a very, very diverse and vibrant community, which means the students are coming from 70 different countries for different programs. So you will see a lot of students coming, not just the Indian students. We have students from every part of the world that you can imagine. And the students are coming for different programs. So we have certificate programs, which are like a foundation program. Suppose, assuming you have a BCom degree and you're suddenly interested in animation. You don't know ABC of animation, but you're really interested in that. So you can't be coming to a diploma or advanced diploma or a degree program directly. So we will insist on you to start with a foundation program. So we start with a certificate program. We also have diplomas and advanced diplomas, which are for 2 years. Diplomas are for 2 years and advanced diplomas are for 3 years. And then we have all the undergraduate degree programs, which are for 4 years, the bachelor's degrees. And we also have a postgraduate diploma program, which is for 1 year. I'm going to talk a lot about each of these, requirements and other things. But then we have a variety of programs, variety of specializations offered across these different levels. And we also have agreements with University of Toronto, Ryerson, Brock, York. So why do I say this? Because if you have done a diploma and you want to transfer to a university, or if you've done your undergraduate degree in Sheridan, you want to transfer to a master's to a university, or if you've done a postgraduate diploma and you're looking at a master's in university, it makes your life very easier. You don't have to necessarily go only to these collaborations that we have. You can actually go into any university in Canada, but these will make it easier because we already have stronger collaborations with these universities. And what is the other thing that is there? I would say the USP of Sheridan is the highest employment rate that we have. All the colleges in GTA area, if you look at that, probably they'll all boast of 72 to 75% of employment rate. But for Sheridan, it is the minimum is 88%. It goes up to 100% for most of the programs. So the employment rate is pretty high for Sheridan. And that's why it's very popular with Indian students. And the biggest advantage of Sheridan is most of the programs, if you look at the advanced diploma program or the undergraduate degree program, or you look at the postgraduate diploma program, every single program comes with a cooperative education. So the cooperative education is basically, work placement. Like you will have work experience as part of your program, and it is a fully paid internship. So when you have a fully paid internship, it not only gives you the experience of working in a Canadian organization, it also gives you money. Whatever cost you have spent for the education, you pretty much try and get it back. So your education becomes free. But there are certain clauses attached to the co-op education. You don't get it just because it's a part of the program. You have to have a GPA of minimum 3 on a scale of 4 in whatever you do at Sheridan. So that's very important. So always keep in mind, as I said, Sheridan is a very competitive college, but then our requirements are also very stringent. So you have to necessarily maintain a GPA of 3 on a scale of 4. For your easier understanding, it's around 75%. That's what. So we spoke about this. We have Davis campus, which is like the head office, the major campus, which is in Brampton. And all the majority of the programs like Applied Health and Community Services, Engineering Technology programs are all offered here. HMC campus is mainly for business programs. The entire campus is only for business administration programs, and it's a brand new building. So Davis campus has on-campus accommodation. HMC campus does not have on-campus accommodation. The Trafalgar Road is the biggest, the Oakville campus is the biggest of all the 3 campuses, and it holds all the creative programs like animation, game design, game development, photography, journalism, you name a program, it's all available at Trafalgar campus, in addition to the engineering and technology programs also. And we do have accommodation on Trafalgar campus also. The only campus that we don't have on-campus accommodation is Hazel McKillian, which is in the Mississauga. So this is how we are located. So you can see Trafalgar and Davis and Hazel McKillian. So from each of the campus to the other one, at the most, you will only take 15 minutes. From Davis to HMC will be 15, and HMC to Trafalgar is going to be 20 minutes max. So Davis to Trafalgar at the most will be 30-35 minutes. Okay. So why is Sheridan very popular? I know a lot of students have this question. Why should I be going to a college? What is the difference between a college and a university? So college basically has the limitation of not giving master's and doctoral programs, which means we can only go up to postgraduate diploma levels. Universities, on the other hand, can give master's and doctorate. That's the only difference. If you want to really, talk about why a college, why a university, the only difference is colleges cannot offer master's and doctorate, whereas universities can offer master's and doctorate. There are lots of advantages with college, especially if you're looking at undergrad or diplomas or advanced diplomas or PG diploma programs, because the class sizes are very, very small. The student faculty ratio is very limited. So you have a lot of personal interaction with the faculty. The classes are very, very personal. So you get to know the faculty. If you have questions, you can easily approach the faculty. And, especially if you're going out of India for the first time, you don't want to be lost in a big university where there is no personal interaction. There are no, personal connections. So college, I think, is really good for that. And also the programs that are offered at the college, if you look at it, most of the programs are highly skilled programs, which means they offer a specialization so that you get jobs very easily. Talk about any diplomas, talk about any advanced diplomas or postgraduate diploma programs, everything is highly skilled program. And if you look at the course curriculum, we purposely make the course curriculum to match what the industry demands. So whatever is the industry requiring, that's how our curriculum is done. So we don't have the same curriculum for so many years. Okay, we completely change the curriculum every 2 years or 3 years so that we match up to what the industry demands. So the advantage is when you come out of the college, when you do a diploma, advanced diploma, whatever program you do at a college, you become readily employable. You don't have to go out searching for extra skills or doing additional courses to become employed, whereas we already train you at the college. So that makes your employment rate very easy. And all the programs, we have a lot of agreements with industries. Also, we have agreements with around 100 companies on campus. So basically, they all come for your co-op, so the cooperative education which I spoke about. The paid internship, it's all given to you through those companies. The job opportunities are also coming through those companies. So you don't have to necessarily look for jobs outside if you have the required GPA of 3 on a scale of 4. And as I said, program collaboration with universities, you can easily transfer your course credits to any of those universities in case you want to pursue your master's or undergraduate degrees abroad.